Here with me today is a remarkable woman, 2021 Pauline Rogers. Now, for years, she's been fighting for incarcerated people and their families with compassion, advocacy, and unwavering dedication. She truly is a remarkable woman. Also joining us today is another remarkable woman. We have Melanie Christopher here, who's been involved in the Remarkable Woman contest since they began this thing. So thank both of you for being here today. And it's good to see you.
But this is a truly remarkable woman.
Wow.
And likewise.
No.
Oh,
truly.
yeah.
I'm feeling so left out today.
Pauline, what have you been up to?
Yeah.
Everything. You do so much. Tell us what your main thing is right now that you're working on. Is it in the prison system?
All of it. And that's why I call us the schizophrenic, because we did not have a model 40 years ago. So you can't help people. It's like children. Which one do you pick the need? No. So that's where we are. Do you do it for your oldest, your middle child, or the baby? So we do it. You have to meet the needs as best you can of each of them. So health care inside of the prison, or should I say the lack thereof of health care in the prison, is an issue. And trying to get parole reform done in our state to get people out. Crime is up. We need to get crime down. So you got to get crime down to keep people from going in, and you got to get crime down on the inside so we can get people out.
Right.
So it go both ways. So for those of you that are listening on the inside, you got to get crime down to get out.
To get out, yeah.
And so clean slate, passing clean slate. We had a week of action with the government being shut down, but the government doesn't shut down. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Because we still have work to do, lives to change, and people to feed. So getting clean slate done. And so we got an opportunity to talk to our legislators. Cindy Hyde-Smith, our senator, said we should have done this a long time ago. Met with her last week, and so that was encouraging.
That is encouraging.
Yes, and she said we should have done it. So getting the legislators, it's a bipartisan piece of legislation that is already passed on the federal level with the Fresh Start Initiative. And so trying to get that here in Mississippi, it seals records of people who have low criminal offenses. And just in the news this week, what is his name? Dwayne Matthews was a teenager that had a record. He's been doing exceptionally well, but couldn't get a job because of that record on his record.
From years ago.
From years ago. So at 32 years old, just this week he has gotten attention because he got a food truck that is making over $1 million a year. And so having clean slate will help create opportunities for jobs, opportunities for employers to give them, and it will remove barriers from landlords. And so it's a good piece of legislation that can help us fix the problem, come to the solution and action. And it's not a big thing to do. We just need people on board, on the same page to get this. And then Congressman Benny Thompson has offered to co-sponsor that piece of legislation.
Oh, in Washington. Okay.
In Washington. Good. And then Representative Bill Kincaid talked to, he was a former head of the corrections committee over at the state capitol. He's interested in helping us, do whatever. So I'm excited about the conversations that are taking place. Our representative, our little young representative, Justice Gibbs, is always ready and eager to help change anything. And
he comes from a good law background. He comes
from a good law background, so he's interested in anything that will help, make positive and better, and Mississippi better in these areas.
Well, I can see that. I mean, a person's they've been incarcerated, they've paid their debt to society. When they get out, they shouldn't have to keep paying that debt for the rest of their life.
Right. Yeah. Now, when we say sealing records, we're not talking about sealing records for people who have, rape cases, pedophilia behavior against children. You got to be, it's smart, it's sensitive, and it's easy to do. And in 13 states already, it's been passed. And so getting it here in Mississippi, we need it.
Yeah. Right. And you think we can get the governor behind that?
I really do think we can get the governor behind it. And I'll tell you why. The governor, not the governor himself, but his team has already reached out to us.
Good.
About recommendations for second chances. I am excited about that.
Pauline, this is very exciting.
That
You
is
should
exciting.
Be very excited.
Isn't that exciting?
Yes, because, you know, I remember you telling me how long ago about the woman who's been incarcerated, I don't know how long, years and years and years, and she keeps coming up for parole. She's an elderly woman.
Yeah.
Evelyn Smith, I will call her name.
Okay.
She got set off in her 80s. At 80, she was set off and told to come back to the parole board when she was 85. She's 83, almost 84 now. It's nothing else she can do. She doesn't need another college degree, no other program. It's no program she needs. She's done all she can do. The crime will never change.
Yeah.
The people's heart have.
That's what.
We're in the Bible Belt. And if we're going to believe what the Bible say about people changing and redemption and restorative justice, these people, some of these people are ready. Some of them have been locked up 30, 40, 50 years. We have two that's been locked up 50 years. Joe Moe, Arthur Stevenson, Donald Elliott Smith, Tommy Kimball, who is the #1 welder in this state for a nonviolent offense, serving 65 mandatory years. Has already been incarcerated 35 years, #1 welder in the state. And if you go down to our state capitol, those nice black benches, he made those. Not only has he made them, he's designed and draft an architect skill that's phenomenal. And we need to let these people go home, but the governor has said, you know, ask for recommendations. I'm working on a letter to send him those recommendations and hope that he will honor it.
I hope so.
Yeah.